Good morning to day 3 of our Cooloola Great Walk. Leave no trace, golden rules. We got our bags packed. Kay's just putting on her shoes with her Injinji socks. Your old toe sock. Very good. So today is supposed to be just a short day.
Let's see.
Just under 15 k's. If it is, it'll be a blessing. But it probably won't be. But it's hot already, and it was hot last night. Steaming. They are predicting rain over the next couple of days, so hopefully that'll cool it down a bit. But today we're off to Latoria.
Yes.
Latoria campsite. So it should be a good day. Bags are bloody heavy still.
Yeah.
They get heavier every day, even though you're eating food out of them. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's the beauty of hiking. So, we'll get our packs on and we'll see you out on the trail. Okay, so this is our morning path so far. Out in the middle of the scrubland. There you can see forever. That sun is beating down on us already. I'm hoping to get in amongst the trees as soon as possible, get a bit of shade. There is a nice little breeze blowing. What a way to start the morning. Beautiful. Alright, so we've gone from walking out in the open to into this wooded area. We'll get a bit of reprieve from the burning sun and the shade. But it also means we're going up hills. That's the Australian bush. Isn't it beautiful? Alright folks, it's map time. So there is where we left this morning. And where we are now, we're out of that sunshine into the trees, so we're probably about there. That is where we're going to, in the bottom. So behind the bigger map, left there, headed the wooded area. Climb up to Ramsey's hut, across the top, down, round, up and down to the campsite. Yeah, so it can be a pleasant day today.
Yes. Better than yesterday, let's hope.
Yeah.
I mean, it is still hot, but you know, this is nice.
It's a butte breeze through here.
Yeah. Nice outlook.
Okay, we just come across Ramsey's hut. It was the last of the, when the timber logging used to be up here. And there's not too much left. A lot of tin on the ground. I reckon there'll be a lot of snakes in there. What's the sign say?
Do not enter Ramsey's hut. Stay on the walking track. Hazards such as collapsing walls, sharp metal and rusty nails may cause serious injury. Do not remove items from this cultural site. Penalties apply.
Alright, geez, I wouldn't mind taking a bit of that corrugated iron home with me too, but I'm not allowed to remove it.
Looks like there's an old oven or something in there too. Something electrical.
Imagine living and working up here. We started our descent from the summit up there, and there are a lot of fallen branches across the path. You have to be careful where you put your feet. Roll an ankle very easily. So we're at our lunch stop for today. And what are we having today?
Is it Moroccan medley?
Moroccan medley with some sort of spicy beef stick and cheese.
It's good.
Beautiful.
Very tasty.
Very tasty. Bacon and eggs would be better.
Oh yeah, bacon and eggs, don't talk about it. Oh yeah, I've been dreaming of those days.
So what we've been doing today, normally we stop about every 5Ks, but because of the weight of our packs and the heat and the terrain, we've been stopping every 3 and it seems to be working really well. So that might be a good thing to stick to, I think.
I think so.
Anyhow, back to our food before it gets cold. Alright, we're just climbing up from the valley where we had our lunch. And we know we're going up because there's all these switchbacks. That means you're gaining altitude very quickly. And it's hot. Damn hot. Okay, you can see how we're almost at the top of the trees down the valley now. Still heading up though. Okay, we've just come down off the top to the junction. And we have 80 metres to go. Alright, here we are. Latoria campsite. Wow, it's a small one, it's only two benches. Bush toilet. Welcome to Latoria's walking camp. You are here. I don't know, there's heaps of tent sites. Heaps of tent sites.
Wow.
Yeah, we're down there. Track down there. I'm just heading down to the bush toilet, but more importantly the rainwater tank. Get some, fill up our water so we can get some filtered. Yeah, so at the moment we're probably going through 4 litres. Yeah, 4 litres of water a day each. That's for what we're drinking plus what we cook with. Thank God for these water tanks. Good old platypus, 2 litre. Filled that up 3 times so far today. Alright. Now we were going to camp up here on one of these platforms, but they're not big enough for the tent. Your feet would hang off the side, so must have been made for short people. So we're down the path. Unfortunately it's not a short path. It's that feeling in the air that rain's on the way. There we go, you can see our turn off. And here we are, got the tent set up, the washing's out on the line. Everything is looking good. Good morning everybody to our penultimate day.
Yay!
So it's almost 7 AM. There's our tent spot, leave no trace as usual. So we've got a bit of a longer walk today to
Carry camp.
Carry camp. About 20 odd K, so we've got a bit of an early start than normal. And it rained most of the night, so it's a little bit cool this morning, even though it's still bloody hot. What do you see?
It sounds like something slithering.
Could be a wild animal.
No. It's not there.
Could be anything in there.
Yeah.
This place is renowned for the eastern brown snake. We've only seen one baby one skirt across the track in front of us on the second day, but it's mostly been goannas.
Yeah.
But you hear them because they're big. All right,
Anyway,
let's get on the trail. Activity started. As we say farewell to the Latora camp. It was all right except for that hill climb.
oh, I'm exhausted already.
We've gone 20 metres. Thank you for a good night. Okay, so over to the right there, through the shrubbery, is Lake Cooloola. And it's a breeding spot for the Latora frog, which means it's a breeding place for snakes. So we'll have to be very careful as we go through here. See what happens. Just as we come into this area here, the temperature just dropped. It's so much cooler. Yet 50 yards back, it was steamy. It's quite pleasant. Might stay here. Look at the size of those trees that have fallen. They're huge. Makes you wonder if anyone heard them fall too. Look at the size of that stump. Out of all the YouTube videos we watched of the Cooloola Great Walk, nobody really mentions the hill climbs you have to do. Well, this one's first thing in the morning, full packs on because we had our full water bladders. It's hard work.
They said yesterday was steep, but this is steeper than yesterday.
Yeah.
For sure. Yesterday was gradual.
Yeah. These cameras don't really show you the inclination of the path. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Oh, beauty. Well, 3 years in grade 12 didn't go to waste after all. Okay, so we've reached the top of whatever sand dune we're walking over. Look how the vegetation changes. Still some big trees, but it's more open. So cool. A bit of breeze up here too, it's nice. Alright, so we're in a quick rest break at the 3k mark, which is a great idea. That was well thought out, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah. So while you're walking and hiking, you tend to have a lot of time to think. And we've done a lot of hiking in Australia and in the UK, England and Scotland.
Yeah.
And just trying to work out the differences. In Australia, you always seem to be on edge. You seem to be, your anxiety levels are through the roof.
Why is that?
Because you're always worried about snakes.
Oh, I'm not worried about snakes.
Or animals and things like that. Where when you're walking in the UK, the only thing you got to worry about is if you trip over a rabbit.
Well, they do have adders.
They do have adders, yeah.
We've never seen one, but...
No. Or when you're crossing some farmer's paddock, with the cows and the
cows and the
bulls. But you're more relaxed. It's more relaxed walking over there, isn't it?
Mm.
That's why in 2024 we're heading over to walk the Pennine Way.
Mm.
Our friend Heather and Charles from Worcester. What month are we doing that?
July.
July. And then the piece of resistance is after that, hopefully, we'll be heading to
Spain. To the Camino.
To walk the triplet Camino. Start on the Frances, head up to the Norte, finish down on the Primitivo. Well, that's the plans anyway. Something to look forward to. Besides this lemon drizzle
and a
cake.
snack.
Yeah. Beautiful. Got to keep the energies up. Yeah, we've just come out of the bush and we're crossing the highway. Nothing coming that way, nothing coming that way. To say what road it is?
No. It says the Carry Walker's Camp is 17.1.
Still got 17.1 to go. Great. Okay, so it's been a pretty uneventful morning so far. We had some very steep climbs. Walk across the top at the moment. But this is the view. All you see is bush. There's no views to the beaches or the mountains. Just bush after bush after bush. Alright, we're at our 6k rest stop and we decided we needed something salty, so we've cooked up some miso soup.
Nice.
And hopefully a hobnob too. As soon as we sat down, it started to rain. Lucky it was only a passing shower. It's still drizzling a bit. But anyhow, we'll get this soup into us. Get some salt replenishments. Alright, we finished our miso soup. The rain has set in. And we just had a person pass us who's actually doing the hike in 3 days. Doing a lot of mileage.
When did he start? Saturday?
He started Saturday. He's
Saturday,
finishing tomorrow.
Sunday, Monday. So 4 days.
4 days. So he wild camped the first night. And yeah, we'll probably never see him again. He was on a mission.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's go. There's another huge tree that has fallen. I wonder if anyone heard that one. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's kind of special hiking in the rain. It's beautiful. In the forest, in the rain. Feeling the drips of water go in the back of your neck, which the waterproofs aren't waterproof. Special feeling. Okay, so we just had our lunch break here in the forest, in the rainforest, and it's cold and it's wet. After those first 3 days where we complained about how bloody hot it was, to this now. Wet, wet, wet. Can't wait to get to camp and get some dry clothes on. We're just over halfway now. 9.9 to go. And how's the time going? 12:21. Happy?
Yes.
Alright. Fingers crossed the rain hangs off and we'll make it in. Just comparing Kay to the size of the base of this tree. It's huge.
Wonder how old it is.
Older than us. This is a very picturesque trail. Trees, the leaf coverage. It's cool. Perfect, isn't it?
Cool and not raining.
Yeah. Spectacular. Okay, amazed at this tree. Just how round, perfectly shaped it is. And the colour. And just how straight it is. Look at that, it goes all the way up. Look, it's not a small tree. Wonder what it is. I'll have to Google it. The perfect example of these trees where the vines grow around them. Eventually they cover the whole tree and the tree dies, just leaving the vines. Certainly in a rainforest now. Have a go at the size of this tree that's come across the path. And I'm not too sure what they've done here, but I think they might have dug down underneath instead of trying to remove the tree. It is huge. Okay, and all the YouTube videos you watch, you see people swinging on this vine. And I'm doing the filming, it's okay?
Oh, I don't know if I want to sit on it.
You always see people sit on it and swing on it. I wouldn't sit on it, you never get up again.
No, it'll go down.
Wow, it goes right up. Okay. Well, there's nothing better in the late afternoon, but a brutal hill climb. Who plans these trips? Eh?
I don't know.
Shouldn't they have elevator or escalators or? So that's at the horizontal. So that you can't even see the top of Kay's head. Jesus. Well, here we go, we've got our late afternoon obstacle. A whopping great big tree over the path. And it'll be easy to just walk around it. Straight through there.
Oh, it's big holes.
Probably snake holes.
Yeah.
Conquered.
Oh, when that came down.
Alright, so we've got less than 2 kilometres to go to the Cowrie campsite, and this time of the afternoon, after all these miles, we've gone from hiking to trudging, and we're just trudging our way to the finish line.
Yep.
Hopefully not too much further. Well, we know how much further, it is a bloody long way. Yeah, they should have a porter pickup or Uber, something out here.
Yep.
But it's a nice cool afternoon anyway. The rain's held off. And this is our final night. One more day to go. Enjoy it while we can. I've just come and go the bush. Eastern Fire Break. Be alert to traffic. Walk with care. Okay, fire break. If we can't see any traffic anywhere. It looks like we're heading up again.
No indication of how far it is.
No, and they take all the fun of it by not letting you use a motorbike or a push bike. Okay, 27 minutes past 4, and we've made it to the Cowrie campsite.
Oh, and see, that's probably where that guy might have gone to the next campsite.
So we've still got 100 metres to go to get to the campsite. Oh, jeez. You think you're there, but you're not. Here we are at the Cowrie camp. Bush toilet's just over there. Other campsite's just down there.
So the camp is here.
A bit of a slope.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll just head down here and see how we go.
Right.
Alright, so this is our site for the night. And boom, the tent is up. Our campsite for the night. Our final night on the trail. What do you reckon, honey?
I'll be glad to have a shower.
Yes. That'll be good.
Yes.
And so what's for dinner tonight?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh. It's not real spaghetti. It's
It's noodles.
noodles in the pasta, in the sauce part.
And there's big clumps of them, so I'm trying to break them up.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
I don't think the people who actually make this food test it.
Yeah, if you make it, you don't eat it. Anyhow, we've done all the water. Our water bladders and bottles are all filled for tomorrow. Basically, yeah, have a good night's sleep. And our last push into Rainbow Beach tomorrow. See how we go.